Hey guys, how are we doing? Back on another video from Nuxtaku. We got another 5 early signs of video, and I love these. Biggest flexes, 5 early signs of. My favourite right now. Biggest doofs, we've only had one. I want another one. So every time we does one of these, always click the original link down below and then leave a like if you've not already on that video, so that the likes go up on that video, so then he has the incentive to make another one. I love this whole concept of, if I get so many likes, and it just keeps going up and going and going up. It's a genius way of his channel growing. I absolutely love it. So this is 5 early signs of a garbage Isekai anime, and I think it's going to be amazing. He always references Isekais in his videos anyway. There's always Isekais every season. You're bound to have checked out at least one Isekai, or at least checked out an episode. If you're like me, where like every season starts, you watch the first episodes of everything, check it out, you've watched an episode of Isekai. So let's do this.
Isekai, that one lovely genre that everyone loves to hate, but despite that, we all freaking watch the first episode of every new Isekai anime because the appeal is there. Fam.
It is.
I
it is, fam.
To know how generic-ass, brown-haired bitch boy gets hit by a truck and gets transferred into a different world to play out the exact same story that 4 anime played out this season prior. Well, I know whatever I do, you're gonna watch the first episode of every new Isekai because, well, you're degenerate scumbags, and that's why I love you. But this video is the selfless task taken by me, Lord Nuxenor himself, not to identify a terrible Isekai anime from the very beginning.
Right.
Here is 5 early signs of a
I need this because I watch every single one.
On my last 5 early signs video, I asked for 35,000 likes, and
here we are.
This one would come out within a week. Well, fam, I am extraordinarily proud in my own very strange way that is the first challenge you have failed. You were only able to garner it 30,000 likes, and victory was mine at last.
No.
So you're probably wondering, Nux, you finally won a challenge. Why are you uploading it within a week of the last one? And to that I say, because I was working on it before, I totally didn't think I'd actually manage to beat you. I don't know, your record was like 10-0 before. I'm pretty proud of myself.
That's amazing.
But alas, you have the chance to reclaim this
Let's redeem ourselves,
but
friends.
This time we're moving it up to 40k likes. 40k likes, and the 5 early signs of a garbage anime continues weekly. And if not, well, that's for me to know and for you to find out. Early sign number 1 of a garbage Isekai anime. It's an Isekai anime. Now, you probably think I'll be poking fun at the genericism and all that, but no, that's for later. The first most important way to know for a fact an Isekai anime is not reaching its full potential is if it is an Isekai anime by definition. Let's talk about the greatest scenes in Isekai history. When Gon and Killua get transported to Greed Island.
I never thought about that. That is Isekai genre.
Outclasses and outshines every moment in every other Isekai ever. Don't quote me on that. Digimon's pretty dope. But aside from that, not much beats the dodgeball game in Hunter x Hunter.
So good.
As amazing as
so
the Greed Island
Hisoka,
arc was in Hunter x Hunter, there is an Isekai that definitely surpasses it. And that's the Soul Society arc in Bleach. Yes, Bleach. A non-Isekai anime has one of the best Isekai arcs of all time.
In another world.
Ichigo and friends enter the Soul Society to save Rukia, meet the captain, fight them. It turns out Aizen is this whole master plan.
Isekai works better within a genre that's not actually Isekai, but when it does it.
Definitely one of the greatest Isekai arcs of all time.
Interesting.
Why is it so great? Because it's not an Isekai anime.
But it does.
I am going to make this sign number 1 abundantly clear, because the entire idea of Isekai is just so damn amazing. But the first early sign of a bad Isekai anime is if it's an Isekai anime. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very loved franchise, and some of the most loved arcs in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are all freaking Isekais. What did you prefer? Battle City? Granted it was amazing. Duelist Kingdom? Granted it was a hell of a lot of fun. Or did you like it where the entire main cast got sent back to Egypt 3,000 years in the past, having to muddle through this entirely new world with monsters and dragons and magicians and shiz, fighting against Dark Ruler Zork, who, in retrospect, Zork is not the coolest name, and also he has a big dragon for a penis. But aside from that, that is epicness. Look at Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It got a bum rap in the beginning, but then you had an entire Isekai season where it made a complete 180. The people that dropped Yu-Gi-Oh! GX before venturing to Dark World, meeting that entire plot with Yubel, how Jaden became a Dark King in a fantasy land. This is next level shiz. and it's all fantastic. You know why? Because it's Isekai. Isekai is definitionally great. It definitely hooks you when done correctly.
When it's done right. If you make it...
a garbage Isekai,
the whole...
if it's only an Isekai. Seven Deadly Sins' best arc in the manga is the Purgatory arc. It's where
they've gone to a
ventures
different...
to another world. Magi has a fantastic arc in the manga that is 100% spoilers, but it's an Isekai arc. Yu Yu Hakusho has a fantastic Isekai arc. Isekai arcs are amazing. So,
this is
again, I will
blowing
this
my
for the 5th
mind.
time to make sure it gets through completely perfectly well. The number one early sign of a garbage Isekai anime,
is if it's an
as it
Isekai.
sounds, is if it is an Isekai anime.
Oh my god.
I can almost play a game with you. Tell me any
Overlord's good.
show or story where there isn't a storyline where a bunch of the protagonist gets transferred to another world or another location or something unknown, and I guarantee you that is going to be a fantastic arc just to the mere concept of what's going on. Isekai tries to make that not only the concept, but the freaking everything. You're not like, oh, the idea of Isekai is really fun, so we don't really need to think anymore for the rest of the series. Yeah, we know Isekai. You do that every single show almost. So now, this is only the first early sign of a garbage Isekai anime. It goes without saying there are 4 more signs.
Yes, of course, because we're undoing fact.
For an Isekai anime to be great. In fact, there are many great ones. But I felt like this roast was way too good to leave for later. And I want this to echo on forever. I want people to realize that Isekai is amazing as long as it's not an Isekai anime.
Oh wow,
Sign
that's
number
so
2
weird.
of a garbage Isekai anime. If it didn't need to be an Isekai anime, but they were like, heck it, let's make it an Isekai anime anyway.
Oh,
yes, you'll notice that this is a completely brilliant theme that is literally everywhere. It's like, guys, I have this interesting idea for a fantasy world sort of.
Oh,
I
but
wanted to spice it up, so
let's just have it be an Isekai. Oh, I see what he means.
That everyone automatically relates to, gets killed, and then gets reincarnated into another world. We could have made it a fantasy world to begin with, but we were like,
but nah.
You know what? Let's add some spice, you know? Also, somehow they all get anime adaptations. Oh, you probably think I'm making fun of Isekai here. No, I'm talking about how Isekai is majestic, okay? It is a genre that transcends all levels of trash, reaching an entirely new peak zenith form of trash, and it is something I relate to on a spiritual level, because, again, I watch the first episode of every Isekai anime, just because...
Yeah, do you want to check it out and see what it's all about?
Dude, he gets trapped in another world, it's so freaking cool.
Oh, the smartphone.
But the point is, instead of making a fantasy world, where, you know, you have to start to learn about the fantasy world, you have to understand its mechanics, how it works. It obviously has some sort of rich lore that you're getting.
If it's an Isekai, it gets explained to you.
It's much easier to have a protagonist plop in there, isn't it? Yeah, that way you could learn at the same speed as the protagonist, since he's probably somewhere between 40 and 75 IQ, and doesn't realize that every single female in the entire dimension is
wants to have sex with him,
yes. This way, it saves us a hell of a lot on lore time. You know, if you have a fantasy world like Naruto or One Piece, there is a rich history behind literally everything. Oh, you see that rock? That rock was erected by our forefathers to represent this epic clash and battle of mighty ninja warlord pirate
So we're talking
creatures,
about the
and
waterfall.
it means a hell of a lot to us. There is lore behind every rock in One Piece, and it's amazing. Where am I going with this? Ah, yes. We don't
have
necessarily
the One
want to learn
Piece
about all
references
that
every
lore.
time.
Hell no. We want to see big booty bitches, and we want to see them following around the protagonist who we relate to, because he's a pussyfoot weeb that transferred into another world and became overpowered, and we all want that, so yay. The enthusiasm there was bone-chilling, I know. But the point is, I'm not saying that Isekai is just throwing someone into a new generic world so they don't need to come up with lore and history. No, because they always explain the lore and history to the protagonist. You know, there is an evil demon lord that's oppressing everyone.
Yeah, everything is explained to him so we understand it.
You know, that one goddamn storyline that every isekai happens to coincidentally share. But again, I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. Because the true beauty of isekai is where you have your generic weeb loser guy that we all relate to, because we're all generic weeb losers, and then they get hit by a truck, everything's going
always
well, then they get
truck gun.
reincarnated into a fantasy world as a baby. There is no need for them to ever even have been a weeb loser. No, they just freaking pop up as a baby in a new world. They might as well have been born in a fantasy world. We could have had a fantasy world for the same exact price. But no, isekai's like, heck,
Nah,
we're gonna be mad lads. Why Why make it a typical fantasy anime with a main character that grew up in the world, where you can have it be an isekai
and just have it explained as we don't need, like, the world building.
Next level storytelling that, honestly, we probably don't even understand until this point. I think it'll take at least 2-3 more generations until we can wrap our head around the grandeur of this whole ideal. I mean, did you see Knights and Magic? Well, for your sake, I hope not. But it's about a dude who's your weeb loser guy. He dies and gets reincarnated into another world as a baby, and then he's like, oh my god, wow, he's such a talented kid, and he grows up, and like, you have the worst CGI ever, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
Why not just make the freaking loser be your prodigy kid that was born in the other world?
Yeah.
Why did we need the whole backstory of him being an otaku weeb loser?
Yeah, from our place.
The answer to that is simple. It's because Isekai toys with our minds and cognitive abilities.
That is so
Isekai
bizarre.
understands what we want even more than we do. And that's why this is absolutely genius. The second early sign of a garbage isekai anime is when it doesn't go to extenuating lengths to make it an isekai anime, even where it could have been avoided. When I see something beautiful like this, where it could have just been a fantasy anime, but they were like, heck it, we're going to make it an isekai anime,
just
then
add
the
concept of it being from our world and
Remember how I very briefly mentioned that they want to make an easy-to-craft world that the protagonist, who has a IQ of between 15 and 37, can actually understand what's going on quickly? Well, that way they get to skip the lore, skip the world building, skip any other storyline aside from that there is an evil demon lord that is rising and you are the hero that's going to save the day. Remember when I mentioned it has to be easy to grasp?
I heard
there
that,
are
yes.
next level easy-to-grasp shiz that we need in isekai. So the third early sign of a garbage isekai anime is if it actually has a magic system that isn't an RPG. Because we all know that none of
it has to be video game related, of course.
I mean, you think I want to
how do we understand it otherwise?
Monologues and trying to figure out how Nen works? Granted,
nah.
JoJo's has the best power system of all times, but like, I don't want to need to figure out how all these stands work and shiz.
Nah.
I want to mash buttons and blow shit up.
We just need numbers.
I understands me on that very carnal level. Yes, Chakra and Naruto's
How not
amazing.
Summon a Demon Lord, I actually quite enjoyed this series.
The protagonist of the Isekai anime, who, by the way, is a total loser, but still overpowered, because you too can be overpowered.
My girlfriend hates those big booby anime tropes, and I'm gonna make her watch it.
Emboldened about yourself and society. He don't need no training arcs. This mad lad got summoned into another world with a cell phone that he can press the freaking accidentally drop an airstrike app and like meteors.
But I got 25 kills. I get to summon a nuke.
Trying to carve spears out of bamboo. It's like, oh my god, you were able to defeat the bamboo people with such ease. You're so powerful. Please become our king and impregnate our women. I would say that this is just joking, but this is half of the plot of the Isekai anime.
Yes,
Ragnarok.
it is.
But I didn't take it far enough because they
So
call
bad.
each other sisters.
The Master Ragnarok was so
for those
bad.
extra
It was
bonus points
awful.
that makes you just want to, Detroit smash your meat scepter. Oh yeah, nothing makes these
I nearly made a run
hand
hand gesture.
grabs like 4 girls by the panties, then when they're all like, oh, Nichan! Yeah, that is the shiz we're looking for. I mean, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm talking about RPG, that's right. The world needs
role-playing
to be
game
as
aspect.
understand as possible. We need it as RPG-esque as we can. Complicated power systems? Nah. Training to get stronger? Nah. We want someone to be able to kill monsters, grow levels, get generic skills that happen to all be crazy overpowered, keep moving forward. We want them to be like, oh, new
games.
skill unlocked.
We
Not
understand
you
it more
actually have
because
to
we are
train to
weebs.
fire. No, you unlock.
We
the
sit here at home on ourselves and
I don't
play
know
video
why
games.
Your average fantasy
For
world
a sec,
happens to
I've
be
literally
run by
duped it this
RPG
evening.
tactics. Now, when I say tactics, I mean whoever has the biggest dick competitions where, surprise, the main character has the biggest dick. But it's absolutely gold. I can relate to this protagonist who has an IQ between 4 and 12 because I've seen Hunter x Hunter, and I understand that without 45 pages of inner monologues, you're not going to be able to do anything with Nen. I don't want any of that shiz. I want to pop into a world,
Hunter's
have a
so
ready-to-use
good, though.
power
Like,
system
don't-
where I'm automatically unlocking everything,
don't-
and I'm way stronger than my opponent.
I know he
Do
loves
I want
Hunter
an
as well,
epic
he's just
battle where
doing it to
I'm
be
fighting
comedic.
an adversary that poses a threat? Hell nah. I want to drop down meteors on the bamboo people. So, that was the third early sign of a garbage isekai anime, if it has any semblance of thought put into the power system. Because any thought put in there is honestly a waste, because the RPG power system definitely more naturally integrated into this new world we're finding yourself in.
Yes.
Amazing! Sign number 4! the characters. Now, as we know, when writing a story, and as you can tell from this video where I'm praising the brilliant power systems of Isekai anime, I know a thing or two about writing stories.
Yes,
okay.
okay.
Everyone that this is Isekai, well, those are the real parasites. And after many years of searching, journeying, and try or fail writing my very own exquisitely detailed stories that I'll probably never share to you for lack of time. But maybe one day, I've learned something that most writers don't understand. So I'm going to immediately brush aside.
Here we go. Enlighten us.
Think they know how to write? No,
Enlighten.
in stories, you need characters.
My God.
Something that I came across,
Oof.
You can't just have a story with like one character, you need plural characters.
More than
because
one.
when there's more
That's
than
plural.
one, then they can like interact with that
They talk to
character
each
that
other.
was going to be the only character
Do
in the story.
things.
Because as we know, you're not allowed to develop more than one character in a story. That's just like blasphemous almost. And it's never been done before. So, going by that rule, that you're only allowed to develop one character, that Isekai very much seems to follow, unfortunately, you gotta also have other characters. I know, I'm kind of just blowing all of your minds right now, because most people think, you know, I don't think stories need characters, and I come along. And that's exactly the thought process that goes around the business tables that pitch Isekai meetings. You got one guy saying, hey, I think we should make an Isekai anime, and everyone's immediately floored. They will make an anime adaptation of this Isekai before it's even written. And then you get the real geniuses, and they're like, I know that the protagonist is going to be, you know, the typical brown-haired weeb guy that got hit by a truck.
Weeb guy and he's died and comes back to the end of the world.
Like that, it's the best. It's already been proven, tested. There's always an anime adaptation of it. People buy the merch. It's crazy. We make hella dough off the most bland protagonists. So the moment Isekai is mentioned, we more or less already know the protagonist that's going to be tagging along. But then the real genius is the one that's like, you know, fam, I know that we're going to have a protagonist that's going to be overpowered, transferred to another world that operates like an RPG, but let's also introduce other characters. And then everyone else in the room's eyes just light. The possibilities immediately become infinite. And that
we
is
could
the
do
path
other
to a
things as
classic
well?
Isekai anime.
My
So
God.
now, just like the protagonist has to be that brown-haired kid that was hit by a truck and also a weeb, by the way, total loser, but became overpowered, the other characters also have to follow their individual tropes. For example, if they're a whammon, they're allowed to hate him, they're allowed to love him, they're allowed to want to fight him, they're allowed to be enemy princesses, but they have a ticking clock. They only have the right to 12 minutes on screen that they're not trying to suck the protagonist.
Yes, they have to want to sleep with him immediately.
Here, but no matter who the bleeping F they are, they will want to be in his pants 12 minutes after being on screen, and that is the perfect time.
Unless you get out of my Isekai, because if I'm in an Isekai, you gotta want me.
That's basically the same as the last.
Straight away, 12 minutes, boom, what's going on? Why aren't you holding my arm?
Or pointy ears, one of the two. And of course, they come in all shapes and sizes. When I say shapes and sizes, I mean they're either 1,000-year-old lollies or 14-year-old massive dummy thick whammon. Those are our options, fam. This is the support cast that Isekai needed. And if Isekai is not gonna have a support cast that follows these exact tropes, well, that is definitely the fourth early sign of a garbage Isekai anime. Low-key, it would legit make waves if you had an Isekai anime where the protagonist was a female character. Like, oh my god, we've never seen something like that before. Anime studios, get the hell on that. Low-key, the fact that that almost doesn't exist, and this is something pretty
closest supposed to be Gun Girl Online alternate, but that's a...
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's like trying to be the opposite of Sword Art Online original.
Call people out on shiz. Nope, I'm here for a good time.
Escaflowne.
It says a thing or two about society.
One of the first
Isekai. Number 5.
That's actually quite funny you say that.
The number one most crucial goal.
Escaflowne is one of the first Isekais out there and
self-aware
female.
Of what they are. They know exactly what they're getting into with an Isekai anime. There is no getting around that point. The number one problem with all Isekai anime is if they are not self-aware. If you have a protagonist that's actually like, oh my god, this is so sad and dark and shiz, and like, what am I gonna do because I'm in another world and it's terrible, and oh, this harem, this is like a tragic and shiz, and if any protagonist makes those throat gargling sounds, stay the F away from that bitch. Konosuba, best Isekai anime of all time after Digimon.
It's amazing.
Digimon is in the league of its own. No one understands Digimon coming eventually, but Konosuba is amazing.
I watched that. I love Digimon.
Self-aware. That's the one thing it has above everything else, and it blows every other Isekai out of the water. It understands the weeb getting sucked into another world.
Yes, it doesn't it?
The weeb gets sucked into another
Parodies
world.
it. It's so good.
Total
My girlfriend Ashley wants to watch that.
Like, oh, I'm an upright standing gentleman. I'm gonna follow all the rules, save everyone, and all the girls will love me because of my epicness. Also, I have the most heroic heroic, noble, and flashy of attacks that are very much based off RPGs for some strange and odd reason. I use this massive sword I've obtained to slay the dragons that have been harming the villagers, and now for some odd reason, this posse of village women decided they want my master sword.
Of course.
Yes, I cannot do this. Hell no! Kazuma's like, bitch, I am a badass, dumbass, not heroic at all, total asshole protagonist. I am a big fat dick to everyone around me. I am not overpowered. I am not super duper well liked. My posse is not super polished. I get into trouble over literally everything. I cannot do anything that will put me as a fame name on the map. I just want to live my peaceful life in this fantasy world that honestly I'd rather not
keep
be
getting
in at
forced
all.
into all these situations and I don't want to do it.
And he's literally me. Okay, I'm going too far here. But he's literally all of us.
Yes,
Kazuma
he
is the next level
Kazuma's
protagonist
amazing.
that no one can ever reach. He's beautiful because he is a reflection of everything an isekai protagonist is not. Self-awareness, and this is actually coming off as far too non-sarcastic, is the most crucial aspect in isekai anime. The isekai has to know exactly what they're doing, and for the most part they do. They know that, well, we are going to be plopping you in the most generic background everywhere with different-looking women surrounding you. The fans will eat this shit up. That's why I don't get no female protagonists in isekai anime. Even though low-key, that would be amazing just because it immediately flips the whole genre on its head. The genre is based on the most quintessential of male fantasies everyone wants for themselves, but no one wants to view. As much as you can fit in the shoes of the most bargain basement relatable protagonist, you know, power to you, that's gonna be your land-breaking career moment. Being self-aware isn't only from a comedic standpoint, though. No! Look at Log Horizon versus almost every other trapped in a game isekai. Log Horizon focuses on the politics first and on the battles second.
I lost
the world that
interest so quickly on Log Horizon.
Not just the flashy swords.
The abridgment's
takes the whole reincarnation jazz that you get in every single MMO and makes it terrifying. They're completely self-aware about the attributes that they are attributed, and that's what makes them great. Fifth early sign of a garbage isekai anime is when they're not self-aware. When Tomoya smartphone guy is like, oh my god, I am actually a great protagonist. When Master of Ragnarok even exists. And I can list dozens
absolutely
more.
Terrible.
Every season recently has been getting 4 to 5 isekai anime, with protagonists that have an IQ ranging between -13 and whoever was on Naruto Shippuden staff when they thought that the ninja ostrich was a good idea.
Oh,
it's a great
no.
idea. But again, that is very off topic, and
It is.
So, believe it or not, this is actually not sarcastic for once. But the fifth and final early sign of a garbage isekai anime is if it is not completely self-aware of where it stands in the world. No, I'm serious, because I said the world, not Wordo. Yes, I'm very self-aware of the cringe-tastic nature of my very own meme.
I love it.
And I relish
love
in
it.
them. Like the video, please.
I used it in real life.
And if you didn't like it, also feel free to like it, because hey, 40,000 likes in the next 5 early signs comes out within a week.
What's it gonna be?
Also subscribe.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Other Epic Gamer
What's the next 5 early signs of gonna be?
To do with gaming, because, well, I don't game yet. I would like to start streaming, perhaps on Twitch or maybe some other streaming service. I don't know. I think it would be a dope idea.
What's the next 5 early signs of?
Because, well, that's not a thing yet. Just a thought. But speaking of links in the description, I do have one to my Twitter. Feel free to follow me there, as well as one to my Patreon. All patrons are invited to the Discord server, and it would be extremely helpful if you pledged. In fact, it would be really, really dope. Have yourselves the most wonderful evening. Remember the 5 lifelines as far as isekai anime, and remember to
stay weird, fam. Awesome. I love these 5 early signs of. But unless I was talking over it, I didn't hear what the next one would be. I usually get excited when I hear what the next one is. The Isekai one, I was like, ah! The Rivals, I was like, ah! I was like, ah! For everyone. No, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like you guys aren't giving enough likes to his videos. He's not as excited to do them now. And it's like, you need to click the link in the description to the original video. And click that like button so we get another one. But before you do that, thank you for watching. Click like on here. subscribe if you haven't already, leave comments down below, let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos, and I'll see you guys, it's all you guys. Bye.